Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. It's merchant because it's leader plus. It's the morning, right? And we just do forest, and then next run hard mode coast with I think the merchant. So we're doing double merchant today, I believe. Interesting. I'll see how I feel a little later because I'm gonna record this episode and then go get something to eat because it is 2 p.m. Just woke up. Ready to begin my day. How about you? How you doing today? It's Tuesday for you. It's Monday for me. Hanging out on a nice Monday afternoon. I'm good. Last night my monitor started acting like it was going to turn off forever, which I was concerned about. But it seems like it's okay. It was hitting me with those like lines across the screen, flickering black consistently, and then today it seems fine. But we'll see. Keep the eyes peeled. When it gives me problems, I just like unplug it and plug it back in and check the cables, and it seems like it fixes it for a little while. I don't know. I'm trying not to have to grab a new monitor best I can, but if I gotta get a new one, I gotta get a new one, right? Not much I can do about it. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. It's pretty quiet outside today. I've noticed that none of my neighbors are out, and also I have the windows closed, and it's a pretty cool day, so not as much strange noises coming from the background today, it looks like. I will take workshop. I'm gonna try something different in this one because I feel like I don't know. I feel like all of these Leader Plus runs have just been as I play this grain before that workshop finishes. I feel like they've all just been me doing the same run, right? It's just I mean, when you offer me things like this though, Ratropolis, how am I supposed to do that? I just get a labor set up and then pop off, right? With whatever. I think that there's not that many units, right? How many units are there really for you to take in Leader Plus? There's the 5, I think there are 5 service units. I'm gonna take 2 houses here. Right, Mercenary, Wandering Knight. Dude, I wanna play around with Exiled. That's what I want. I wanna play around with a bunch of discard and Exiled. But it has not been in the cards yet. I'm just taking the gold there because we need money to play out all of the stuff I've taken. Yeah, we'll see what this run brings. I am going to do my best to find ourselves with a win here, but I'm also going to, there's a lot of cards that I want to try out, right? You gotta not, don't die, thank you. Gotta not take every single card they give me because then we're gonna just be overwhelmed with cards and I can't really figure out what's good. Laborer is still fine. Laborer seems like a correct choice to replace my man Mercenary. I don't think Mercenary is that good. And Mercenary is good because you get 1 extra grain in the early game. But other than that, I don't love it. We'll keep our eyes, excuse me, peeled. I don't know, I shouldn't be that tired, right? I slept pretty well, I feel like. I've been like budgeting my time out so that I'm going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time in these last few days now. And it's nice, but my body's still adjusting to that. Second workshop. I think I will take second workshop over the other choice there because, they're going to offer me 2 workshops in a restaurant. I'm going to take 2 workshops in a restaurant. We're going to go for some labors here. What can I do? What can I say? What is this merchant? I don't know necessarily. Like at first I was like, man, there's so many cards, it's overwhelming. But that was me thinking about how many cards there were in comparison to how many cards there are in the regular game, right? I was like, man, imagine all of these cards with things like steel and assistance. But that's not the case because those cards are gone. It's just merchant stuff. Like, really, your only common cards are Mercenary, Fletcher, Laborer, right? I'm pretty sure. That's how it is. These three. I'll grab the Bard as well. It's interesting, though. I think something that really jumps out at me from this this patch is that this question mark card actually changes. You see? So you can actually try and grab a card of a specific rarity by clicking when the gem is a specific color. You can tell it changes because the little background thing flickers on and off. The thing to tell you that it's a merchant card. I think that's really interesting. Because I would not have expected it to be that way. I would have expected it to be the other way. Where it is just completely random when you click it what you get. Well, as it turns out, I'm just playing livestock again. Let's see if they give me something a little interesting here. If I don't take Fletcher, I feel like we're going to find ourselves dying soon. And this one doesn't look like it's going to go into service. Although, I don't know if the early... What did I have? I had like 3 early ins in the last one. I don't know if that was too important. Now what is important is not getting killed on this wave, which could be the case. I'm gonna probably need to spend a little money. Yeah. I think we have enough money saved up for 2 sets of units here. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna lose a lot of our backline there, but it's okay. Maybe not too much, actually. Oh, he got another volley off. Yeah, no way. Goodbye. Left side's super strong, right side's pretty weak right now, but that's okay. We're alive. Alright, we still got the mercenaries to help even things out. Card upgrade? Upgrading Fletcher always seems really strong to me. Or Laborer. I hope that they change all of the military cards to do this, where they gain increased effect on the card text. Because it makes those card upgrades feel so much better. Although imagine a banner I get +3 on every single banner rat once you upgraded them. Territory expansion here? Recorder is good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Recorder. I'm not gonna pass on that. So we're just looking for some tax now, I guess, to make these golden arrows a little better. We'll see. I don't know, other than sleep, what have I been doing lately? Mostly, as I've been talking, I've just been doing HTML. I am I'm onto the projects in the course that I'm following. And so, I've reached the point where I go, oh yeah, no, I don't remember how to do any of this. I want to take that change, but I feel as though taking that change will be a mistake until I remove a few more cards. Field Rat. We have Laborer. I don't actually think I want Shield Rat. But I got to the first project, right, after going through all of this and learning, like, yeah, this is how you set up a CSS grid, and here's how you set up different classes. And then they went, okay, now center your text and center this image. And I went, holy shit, I really don't remember how to center text. I can't believe this. Oh man. I gotta like go through all the lessons and find some of the basics, because I've apparently forgotten them all. Which is crazy. But I also spent a lot of my time just going, man, who the hell am I gonna make a tribute page for? And I did eventually come to a conclusion. And these are rare, right? Yeah. Just checking. And I made my tribute page for the greatest musician of all time, of course, Kid Rock. Nice. Cool. Oh, they cost me money though. I had to think. Basically, I sat down and I went, okay, who am I gonna make a tribute page for? And the first and only person that would come to my mind is, of course, the last person that I was really making fun of in terms of famous people on my stream, and that is Ted Cruz standing in front of the butter cow. And I went, I don't know if I'm gonna make Ted Cruz standing in front of the butter cow. Like, I kind of want to, but should I? Maybe not. I stopped myself. And if you haven't seen that image, by the way, ooh, buddy, it's a good one. You should definitely see it. It's literally just a tweet of Ted Cruz standing in front of a cow made of butter at a fair in Ohio. And in that tweet, he says, something along the lines of, what an amazing statue. My daughter's first words were, "I love butter," which I find to be quite funny. I don't know about you, but Ted Cruz just outing his daughter like that, pretty funny. I don't know how old his daughter is now. I imagine she's probably, maybe she isn't young. I was thinking she's probably like relatively young, but that might be wrong. Oh, hey, funding. That seems like a cool card. Gold per ongoing labor. Huh. Alright, we got our backline wiped on the right side again. That's how it goes. We got a bunch of laborers stacked up. We're alright. Not the end of the world. Samurai, no. Noble, I feel like he's not very good. Right, we've talked about this. Imagine I put him down right now, right? We're getting to 13... What's that? That's the 13,154? Take library. I don't think I think it was territory expansion, attack advisor, or legendary card. I would like to have upgraded one of these, but that's alright. I need to get one thing, huh? I need to get like an epic card so that I can discard it with change and try to get some cool legendary buildings out. Exiled. Hey. Alright. I have a way to discard him pretty consistently, so now I can see how good the Exiled is on these runs. I think he's terrible, right? I'm pretty sure he's really bad. I should have discarded him there. The problem with Exiled is the same problem you have with old Exiled, which is he's just a melee DPS and he has no health. And he ends up just walking up to enemies and getting killed. That's all. He's got the laborers to tank for him though, so maybe this is the run. Exiled's about to pop off. Let's find out. Hey, drugstore. Also, I see the lines tearing across my screen here and there. Looks like it's not okay. Here's this Exiled. Into a bribe. Oh, that looks terrible. I would not like that if you don't mind. But that drugstore is pretty huge and that's gonna save us a lot. I imagine. I think that's a targeted spell too, which there aren't many of. Hey, extra attack. Oh, I'm seeing like I'm seeing the little I'm seeing a little wavy effect on the cards, and I was just sitting there looking at it for a second, like what the hell is that wavy effect? There's a little space underneath the cards that is the water is coming through on. I was sitting here thinking, oh shit, is my monitor just losing it right now? Ah, it's fine. Here you got for me dice and a golden arrow. I really hope that it's the shaman. I would prefer to face the shaman here than the other option, the weasel charge boy. I am not too I'm not worried about the weasel charge boy. He'd just be annoying. Oh, overseer. Wow, that's a really early overseer. Usually we don't see this guy for a while. Sure. Although I'm not gonna have a ton of labors going, so maybe, you know what, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have taken that. Starting, so this guy's a 20-30 right now. Is he a 25 now? He is, okay. So, I'm not sure if it's good. Give me a cool legendary. Golden Spear, that is terrible. The interesting thing is when you get an ephemeral card off of that card, or that push effect, what's it called? Change? When you get one of those ephemeral discard for an effect cards, right? Or don't, no, not that. The play and it goes in your card tomb, you'll keep them. That card doesn't go away. Which is kind of cool, I think. Let's get him exiled. He's a 35-30 after all of this work. He doesn't seem great, but it doesn't seem bad. because if this deck was smaller, you could just I could consistently be discarding him, right? That's what I'm thinking. And he'd be a little stronger. Get a little bit of damage down. I think we're only gonna put down like 1. Oh, the silent. Oh, commission. We just take another library. I don't know. I don't have space for another library right now. So I'll take it. What I've noticed is I've been offered a lot more libraries in Leader Plus because there's less legendary buildings for them to throw at you. I've noticed that. Colony. There's no space. Okay. We have space starting in the real scene, right? Because the merchant is here. What do you got for me, buddy? An apartment and a wall. Excellent. I'm not gonna take anything else here. Overall, I think that Exiled is probably not great. My thing is, right, I like to imagine that I'm pretty good about noticing when a card has potential and was just not given the right circumstances. Does Exiled have potential? Maybe, right? If I go down to a smaller set of cards in my deck, Exiled could maybe pop off. Right, because imagine if we had 5 cards and I was just changing him every single round, we would get an epic card, and then in 3 or 4 rounds I would have a big Exiled. However, you don't need to discard him with a card effect, you can just not play him and he gets stronger, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and get rid of Mercenary. I need to thin this thing out. Laborer down. My population is a bit of an issue here. Missile, save. Save is interesting. I don't think so here though. I think we gotta take it a little easy. Yeah, no rock to ruin me this time. Here's a big boom. Alright, look at that. We're gonna get 14 population or something like that. Plus 3 tax also is pretty nice. Oh, and my monitor turned off. It's definitely not looking great for my monitor. I was thinking, oh, it's no big deal. Nothing's happening, right? My monitor's struggling. It's okay, buddy. Just hang in there. Or don't. I mean, I can't control you. I got a few good suggestions on the stream when I was talking about this. Try checking the graphics updates, things like that. Last time I did an NVIDIA driver update, my PC decided it wasn't turning on for a while though. I got a few blue screens and the like, so I'm always a little cautious now. I was like, I'll never update again. Right, what the hell? Stop giving me this. I don't want this. Need to upgrade that Overseer when I can, but no rush, really. We draw so many cards. Look at this. Full paint. Only I had Exiled in hand for that. Oh yeah, also I should move these guys back a little sooner. I forgot. We're about to get charged. Gross. It's okay. I just... a little gross. But it's really not that big of a deal. Hey, Brew, that's a good epic card. Now there's a good labor. And I don't think I want to... 4-8-2-5. The left side's way weaker. I need to put down more units on this side. You can just drop the arrow here. Wait, we're strong. We're very strong. That's what I think I finally cracked the code. The reason that these runs start to all feel the same to me is because there's like only so many military units you can even take, right? Like there's not that many cards. Well, if you're not going to service, that is. And if you're not going to service, I don't think it's right to take any service cards. And such. Thusly, I start to feel like all of these runs are the same. What do you got for me, merchant? Raise tax? Nah. Distraction doesn't seem very good. Investment? No refresh. Another Exiled? No, I don't think I want any of this. The only downside here is I'm gonna have to wait a minute to get this wall out. Walls are rare, right? Yeah. We can change Overseers for cool legendary cards that will cost me all my money. So that's a cool effect. I like change a lot as a card. I think it's really fun. I don't know if it's good necessarily. I think that it's good if you land some good legendaries. You can also get a little extra wave time there, because I have nothing to really play. Sure, I like that. But even with the Overseer given just a little more attack, right? When you have one Labor out and two level 1 Overseers, this is still pretty good. It's still given like 18 bonus attack, which I'm happy with. Legendary? Bizarre. It's not really worth the space, I don't think. Space is at a bit of a premium here. Higher demolition attack. Nah. Okay, it's a good run, I would say. But I am starting to feel the sameness of Later Plus. I'm hoping for the update soon. No telling when it'll be though. Of course, no one has the answers. Kind of almost wish I had finished learning, or at least spoke somewhat of Korean, because I found the devs on Twitter. Oh, I paid all my gold there. That's my bad. I've found the devs on Twitter through the Ratropolis, like the English community management stuff. But the devs, as you probably know, are Korean and speak everything. They just, all of their tweets are in Korean, and I go, yes. I don't know. I mean, I can read some of these letters. I don't know what it means. Didn't get that far. But I can read some of the letters, so it's a start. Maybe I'll go back to that, you know? Maybe I'll try to do that for some of my day. I have my day budgeted out in terms of time. And I can maybe I can mix that in. I should be able to, right? It's like, I got a lot of time. I'm gonna give you a little hint at what my daily schedule looks like that I wrote out, and you're gonna be like, haha, what a fool. You just aren't just doing that anyway? It's like, nah, not really. It's mostly just helping me go to bed and wake up at the same time. Because I'm like, okay, now that I have this timed out, I have to go to bed and wake up at these times. I'll put down 1 gold nurture here, sure. But wake up at 2 o'clock, record Ratropolis and Stone Shard, eat something, and then just code until 9 p.m., which is about 5 hours a day, is my rough estimate of how much time I should be able to spend. And it's not just that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this guy down. He's a 60-30. Well, never mind, I'm not gonna put him down. I have no way to do so. I like Jewel. I do like Jewel, actually. It's an epic card that I can discard for push to get a legendary card, and it'll get money. I could call this push. It's change. Public path. Not too bad. That is unfortunate. I'm out of space, right? I think I need to grab a wall. Crazy. Yeah, I can do this. I'll just lose my gold. Not that big of a deal. We're actually relatively strong. Getting a tax office makes me feel very strong on these runs as well. Tax office is pretty good for you. Higher taxes. We're at 55. Let's get this boy out there. That's a big exile. There you go. A knight? Sure. Too bad the tax office just died, but I'll still play it. I'm not worried. I think this exile should do good work here. I think he should do good work here. Let's see. I guess I'll put the wall down on the left side. It's not like I'm going to be playing out too many units here. I should be discarding to give my boys some health, actually. And we will lose our gold. Fine. Not bad. That exile just died, so I'm not surprised by this fact. I'm trying to think of how you build up a lot of exile and also like have him be good. You know what I'm saying? How do I make this unit good? 500 gold for 20 tax increase. Actually, it's just 500 free gold. If only that was anything better. Because I'm just about to get that 20 tax increase right here. Oh no. Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna go, we're gonna play a few cards. It's been a while since I've had a run where I upgraded or went past the 4th wall, right? Normally I stay very in character, however, this is a 4th wall breaking run. I don't know, I feel like the discard synergies in this game are really hindered by the fact that if you just discard your hand, it's counted as discarding. Right, so why do I really need cards that discard for me? At the end of the day, it's a very similar run to what I always play on this mode. However, what can I really do? I tried Exiled, I think he just sucks. I mean, I've been playing him out, right? He's just not... Maybe I need to play more of them? I don't know. What can you do? You know, I kind of like Arrow Shower here, actually. That's 120 gold every time I discard that, which I can do pretty consistently, right? Or 120 damage, my mistake. Maybe we got some interesting cards here. I think the Jewel's pretty cool. But nothing that's too crazy and carrying the run, right? It's just kind of like... And I feel like this is maybe the problem with Leader Plus almost. It's almost too easy. Once you start to understand it like I have. At first I was like, this mode is impossible, right? But look at this. Seems pretty straightforward now. You just get the good new cards. And they're... Stop giving me Bazaar! What the hell? I guess I'll play one. Shit, dude. I could have free cards from the merchant if I wanted at this point. Look at this. This is... Okay, you know what? We got 4 golden arrows. Let's hit them. This is actually enough damage to kill one of these guys. I believe. Yeah, pretty good. Not so bad. I want to get a few labors going, right? My strength is in my... Okay, Brotherhood. My strength is definitely in having Overseers pop off with these guards, right? I've noticed that I don't really stack up as many units in Leader Plus as well. What you got for me here? Renaissance? Every time I get Renaissance, I'm like, man, this doesn't really do me any good, huh? We'll just remove. I'm sorry to say it, I think Exiled is terrible. I think he's really just not worth it whatsoever. Like, maybe if you... Because if you're playing him out every time, then you're gonna get a bunch of melee units that are 1030, which is just worthless, right? He's like a DPS melee unit, but you can't play him? No, I'm gonna get rid of him. He's like Berserker now, which is not much better than what he once was. Oh, Aeroshar was an epic, huh? You know that. Gotta resist the urge to press a redraw. I could actually have 4 Bazaars now and we could see that. I may as well grab it. With push, or not push, what is this card called? God, what's wrong with my brain? It's called change, not push. Push for the change you want to see in the world. Is the saying, I believe. 5, 10, 10, 10, and then this side we got 4, 9, 10, 10. Like it really just comes down to Labor, Fletcher, Guards, right? These are the cards that are very much so worth your time. Everything else is like alright. And no, that's not true because you can do service and have fun with that as well. I think that service is good. I think that the best new cards, like I said, the best new card in this set is Fletcher. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind about that. There's some fun stuff though. I think Jewel's pretty cool. We upgrade this. Oh, it goes back to full. Look at that. This gives me 2 more cards. Go and we're gonna upgrade change. No, not change because there's no reason to. Upgrade Fletcher here. Actually, Overseer. Final answer. If this were Millionaire, I would of course say Overseer Final. And then I would lock it in and then they would go, no, you idiot, you said that wrong. Wrong word. I'm gonna try Noble. We have high tax, we have relatively good income there. I'm gonna give him a chance. The problem is that I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna run out of population and not get to play anymore of him. But that's besides the point. We have pretty good passive income, which is why I kind of want to give it a shot here. Right, I have 40 tax. This Noble's gonna be pretty beefy. And it doesn't like ruin me to play him, necessarily. Because we can get going again pretty quickly. Oh yeah, I don't have enough hand size. Double Barn, also for passive income. when I discard all of these cards. I kind of like that arrow shower thing we're doing there. That's pretty cool. We did play the jewel, play the arrow shower, and we're gaining about this. We're gaining about 500 gold. So this guy's gonna be, on average, I'll play him when I have to redraw. Let's see what he gets to. Which, what do we draw now? I could just sit here and let tax accrue forever, right? It doesn't seem terrible. It kinda... I feel like Noble actually belongs in a deck that's larger. Oh, hi. Alright. Sure. May as well take Dame since I'm throwing all my money away on Nobles. And I'm taking Noble here mainly because I don't think we need anything else. So, a little more population with Dame should let me get one or two more out, right? It doesn't seem bad. It doesn't seem nuts. Noble, I don't think he's super strong. Like, compare him to Laborer, right? With the number of labors I'm completing, I think that Noble and Laborer are not even comparable. 3 laborers gain 15 health every time, which means that... And I'm saying 3 laborers because that's how much population we would be getting. Okay, another Bazaar. Sure. I need to make sure I'm playing laborers here. What's this guy? He's getting 90. He's getting about 100 health. With high tax, maybe it's not so bad. Although, brew, nah. The only downside that I need to not play anymore. I need to make sure I have at least 1 livestock going so that my overseers aren't worthless. Oh wait, we pivot. It's time to go service. Nah, I don't want any of this. Although commission, I mean, we may as well just take all of these X cards, right? There's no reason not to. You take one, you take them all. I feel like. Change something else there. Hey, another wall. Wait a minute. Sick. Never mind, I take it back. So we have 3 bazaars, by the way. How much is this shit? Very cheap. I mean, I may as well grab this library. Think about it since it's so cheap. I don't need to do anything here. Well, let's see what commission gives me here. Upgraded gather, very cool. Gonna hit the Dame as well. I should probably play Noble first, not last. Oh well. That's how it goes, right? Yeah, look at how little damage we're doing without any labors out though. I think the labors are pretty important here to have playing. Ooh, buddy, they're stacking up on me. Oh, there go all of my laborers actually. How about that? Thankfully, these guys are all stacked up for these golden arrows. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to be keeping Noble for much longer, because I'm going to lose the run if I keep him in here. He's so not great. Like, he's just so not great. Although he got upgraded. +5, is it +15%, I wonder? Upgrade this jewel back to 300, that seems really worth it to me. +15%, okay, maybe now. Could it be that it was all so simple? Maybe with an upgrade he's not bad, I don't know. I don't see it. I think I might have lost the run. Losing all of those laborers like that might be not a good sign. And I lost all those laborers because I was not playing laborers. 2 gold for that discard, huh? Could my hubris have gotten me once again? I mean, at this point we're just going in on Noble being the strategy here. These laborers are going to start to die off. We'll put down another Fletcher. Well, I lost all of my overseers on this side, huh? Interesting. Doesn't really matter because I have no labors, right? Actually, you don't have any golden arrows in your hand when you play commission, because that'll be silly. It's not terrible. Like, look, these nobles, they're actually not so bad. Although this is the side that takes like nothing. So maybe it doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, the left side of the side deck is kind of pounded here. This is the side where it matters how much damage you take. The right side, oh my god, 22 enemies spawn on this wave? Ooh, buddy. Alright, it's time to not mess around. We gotta do something. Get a big noble in here. Then play Overseer, play a big noble, play Dame, and I need to let noble go, I think. I think at this point it's time to say goodbye. That, change the arrow shower into 5 golden arrows, which I will then turn into, I think that should kill 3. 3 arrows should kill. Even with just 1 Overseer, I think we're okay even. You know what, maybe, you know what, this is actually, this is Noble's time to shine, isn't it? Can Noble survive the late game enemies on the forest? Let us find out. With a little assist from Overseer, can Noble tank for me? That's what the question is at this point. Let's go ahead and play, I may as well play these. Well, should play Noble first. 40 tax, can Noble do it? I'm skeptical, however, it doesn't look terrible. That jewel is popping off also. Like, this card is saving me so much. I cannot stress to you enough how much I think Jewel is saving this run. In terms of income, it's giving me a nice little boost of 300 gold every time I want it. For Noble. There's the last Bazaar. I'm not going to take it, of course. What we got? We got 2 on this side, we got 3 on this side. This is an even wave. This one, it went from, this is an easy no-brainer win to, well, here we are. 42 for that apartment, I'll take it. Look at that, I was right. It's a nice quiet day outside in the countryside. A very, very calm day. It seems like our neighbors have decided to take the day off from just creating as much noise as possible. In these runs, I find that I'm tending to not really play laborers towards the end of the run, right? That's the big caveat to laborer. If you lose your laborer stack that you get out in the early game, you just like have no reason to put them back out. These nobles though, I'm actually very surprised they're doing pretty well. With the damage output that we got from these guys, they're doing a good enough job. This could be the owl, so we'll just step back. Caravan. I don't know about this card. I would love to take that at like the start of a run, not at the end of a run. Let's go ahead and let's drop Dame, let's drop Commission, and upgrade a Golden Arrow. Then get rid of all of that. Just don't need to Dame anymore. I'm like, there's no reason to. I need to just play Noble. He's not that strong. No, this is the turtle, right? This is definitely the turtle. Like 100% it's turtle. Pretty sure. Hey, Jewel, very nice. Yeah, it's definitely turtle. Because we saw the guy before this, right? The turtle-y boy. The mini turtle, if you will. Nice little 200 damage there. I may as well throw this golden archer in the mix. I don't know how we'll do against this guy, actually. Our damage output against him isn't great because of his shell, as is often the case against the turtle. He's just kind of going through. I might lose. I like the turtle. I think he's a pretty tough boss. I think I might be dead here. That'd be interesting. He's just gonna stack up. However, we have a secret weapon against him stacking up. Done. Ooh, this is bad. Good thing we have the rest of our army coming, huh? Secret weapon against him stacking up is golden arrows. If you were wondering. That'll help thin that out. Oh, the stun right before they got to the wall. Brutal. Very brutal. Can Noble hold it down in this sort of a situation? It looks like the answer is nah, dude. Looks like it's a hard nah. Especially against the turtle. Turtle's kind of giving me trouble here. As is often the case, the turtle's not something to mess around with. My change gave me another Noble. Maybe. We come in at the right angle. I mean, nah. I have no front line. He's just gonna summon dudes and walk right over me. It looks like. How many golden arrows can I possibly send at him? That's the question. We got 2 nobles now at least, so that's something probably. The taxes are dropping. The real problem is these guys are dropping in on me, right? That's kind of a struggle. Can we recover this though? I think that this one is not recoverable. Let's see. Do I have an overseer down? Let's get an overseer down. Another livestock in here. Another noble down. If he didn't summon forever, I think we'd have a chance as well. What is this guy doing? Buddy, are you gonna... What are you doing there? What are you doing there, buddy? You should probably hit the enemies. I would recommend. The other problem is that these guys, they aren't wanting to move back behind the wall like they should. I think this is a long fight, by the way. And he's just now starting his first heal. Could be here a while. All the Fletchers are dead. I'm gonna go and get rid of this noble. I need something else. Oh, yes. Perfect. Just what I needed. Got rid of noble and got noble. I think that if I had focused a little more on getting labors up, we could have won this. Maybe. Right, because if I could have a labor with a few labors up, we'd be one-shotting all of this. But, or not a laborer, an overseer with a bunch of labors up. That's okay, we tried something a little different. I gave Noble his chance to shine. And did he shine? No, not at all. He is very dim. And that's how it is. Oh, public bath, that'll save me. That's okay. I have learned my lesson. The lesson you should take away from this is Noble is really bad. Like, this is a maybe unpickable card. Prepare. We're not out of it yet. I will fight it out. New strategy. What if I kill him myself? Oh, man. I almost wish they would limit his number of summons, just because they limited his number of heals. That way it could feel like you could just outlast him. Right. Because I can kill these guys forever, but he spawns them forever. He's in. It's over. Oh, wait. Keep it going. Don't ever give up hope. Don't ever give up hope. There's always a chance. There's no chance. But I will rage against the dying of the light. Goodbye. Yeah. Alright. It was interesting. I will probably never take Noble again. I'm just gonna tell you. Noble and Exiled both, I feel like I gave them a fair shake on that run, and the verdict is... Nah. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Can Noble work as your frontline? Maybe, right? Maybe if you have a very correct circumstance. But in a normal run where you're not generating like a ton of gold, like I think that the answer, if you really want to make Noble work, is you take him when you have high tax. So like, and higher than 40, you take him when you have like 200 tax or something like that, right? Consistently through raised tax, or you've been doing a bunch of colony stuff, things like that. And then maybe he works. You get an upgrade on him, and then you get like what, four tax cycles every time you play him. You get a, what is he gonna be, like a 20, and then 15% of probably around 1,000. It'll be like a 2,200, but Better than that, just take like Brotherhood. Yeah, just take Brotherhood. Noble, I think he sucked. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.